Here's a question for you. What does every woman have and it start with a V, and that she can use it to get what she wants? I know you're thinking of one thing, you sneaky bastard, but no, it's not her voice. It's the victim card.
So if he asked you to pick him, would you do it? I hope you would.
That's gay.
Never mind. Never mind. Pause. Would you do it? I hope you would.
That's gay.
I don't know why this guy would admit that out loud. He answered that way too quick and then exposed himself. What people do behind closed doors is none of my business, but admitting that out in public, and that he didn't even have to think about answering that question. It just came out.
You just need to fuck more men, because the way y'all are fighting over the ugliest motherfucker because he's got good, as if that's special, needs to fucking stop.
She belongs to the streets.
This is the kind of advice that just keeps bizzleness at an all-time high. I don't know who her dad is, but we know one thing's for sure. He definitely failed in that department. Throwback to when my ex straight up broke his phone to prevent me from looking at it.
Did you really just smash your phone?
Yeah. So I don't need a phone. I don't need anybody calling me. I don't need shit anymore. Don't.
You could have just told me who Selena was.
I just already did, and you listen to me.
You're not.
She's nothing to me.
You don't find that suspicious?
I'll tell you, that's some extreme measures to go to hide the evidence on your phone. At that point, you might as well have just showed her who that girl was, mate, because destroying your phone just proves how guilty you are.
My baby mama to Atlanta went to a swingers club and turned up. This big black 6'6" musclehead came over and wanted to join them. I had to agree because that's what we talked about beforehand. This was both on our bucket list. This dude pulled out an elephant trunk. I told him, you're not putting that in my girl.
Yikes.
This heifer said, I want it.
Nah, man.
She's gagging for it. You just have to sit there and accept it. You man.
Oh, that would
rock me.
That would kill me. I took the hardest swallow and said, okay.
Damn. I bet she did as well.
Pause.
I had to watch my girl get slaughtered. I even went over there while he was doing it and rubbed her forehead to tell her it'd be okay.
Slaughtered.
Yeah.
That's one thing I would never understand. Guys who like seeing their missus getting whacked by another dude. Why? Why, man? Even if you don't want to do it, why are you even allowing that? That is wild. This guy.
Yo, chill. Bro. No. What are you doing? Go. Yo. Yo, Zach. Yo, chill. Zach, follow me. Yo, Zach. Oh my God, what the f?
We're gonna have a translator translate that.
Yeah, I don't think that was a language. I'm so paranoid. Hey, I can't sit next to her.
Hey, hell no.
Ow, chill.
This guy's got a death wish. Took her food.
Put your hand in my food again, and I'm throwing all of your phones.
Tell her.
You're not touching our phone.
Don't put your hand in my food again. Do not do that. You don't do that to people. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Stop filming me. You're a nobody.
These streamers are just getting out of hand. And I think a lot, I don't know how these people are making millions. These kids have, you know, driving around and flipping Ferraris and stuff. Who the hell is watching these lot? And they're going to do this to the wrong person one day, and they're going to get an instant reality check. And I'm all for seeing that.
If your name is Tom and your wife flew from New York City LaGuardia Airport into Fort Lauderdale Airport on February 19, and today is your 26-year anniversary, your wife is having an affair with a man named Danilo, who's supposedly her work husband. And I just looked at the text that I wasn't supposed to see. So I hope this finds you, Tom, and TikTok, do your thing.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
I'll tell you, it's always at the workplace. 99% of the time when someone's cheating, it's with a colleague, boss, or something. Fair play to this guy for actually calling her out on it.
She belongs to the streets.
The biggest red flag is that I call my mom too much.
I can't stand a mommy's boy, though.
Yeah, I'm not a mommy's boy.
Wait, Mason, how many times do you call your mom a day?
Like once, maybe twice, but you
Well,
know.
that's not even too much. That's not red flag.
How long are the calls?
6 hours. No, I call her when I cook my meals. So, you know, it's nice because I cook her recipes, so. This guy's adorable, bro.
What do you mean by that?
I call my mum every day. Nothing wrong with that. And there's a lot of girls with these daddy issues will be quick to say a guy who's close to his mum is a red flag. Maybe they should look in the mirror first.
Need to at least be like 6'3".
Yeah.
I'm 5'7". It's over for me. But the only thing that is not different, that has always remained the same, is their height. The one thing that we can't control. And then the next will like a dude who's very nerdy and into tech and into D&D and all this. Oh, but he also has to be tall. Oh my God.
Yeah, he ain't wrong. And a lot of girls will, you know, it's a prerequisite that a guy has to be a certain height. You know, 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", all that stuff. But as soon as you mention a girl's weight, which they can change, you're the enemy number one.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
So I'm having this like dilemma because the man that I'm seeing is like so kind. He's like honestly the greatest person I've ever met in my entire life.
Okay.
He asked me to be his Valentine. He sent me flowers. He sent me flowers unprompted. He plans dates. He like does like the nicest things in the world to me. He tells me sweet things every day. He leaves me a note on my whiteboard of a song that reminds him of me every time he leaves.
Okay.
So what I'm getting at is that I don't know what to do because he's so pure, so good, and I have only ever had like that, you know what I mean? So like he is like truly, I don't know, what do I do?
What? I'm confused about what her point is. What do you mean, what do you do? Enjoy the ride, mate. Well, what's the problem? And if all your other exes, you know, she's saying that they're bad, you picked them. She selected those dudes. Now things are going great. I don't get what the issue is. He was mad because I was recording.
I'm trying to record a video. Okay, I'm not trying to record you. Okay, so go over there or something.
No. What? Could you imagine telling somebody to move to go over there or something because they don't want to be in your video, especially when they were there first? I'm sorry, but who do you think you are? You don't own the gym. Your video is never a priority over somebody else's right to feel comfortable. And you have to understand that just because you're comfortable filming yourself, your body to post on social media, doesn't mean that everybody else is too. Now, I have nothing against filming in gyms that allow you to film like Planet Fitness, but you have to do so responsibly with respect for other people. So if somebody says to you, hey, I don't want to be in your video, you stop filming immediately. Change the angle or just wait for them to be done to film your video. But you never do this. And if you don't want to take my word for it, let's see what Planet Fitness has to say. You can't film people without their permission. There. So either you follow the rules or build a home gym.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing as Joey. If you're that upset over it, I know he's happy because he got some content and he got a few comments and likes out of it. But if you're really that upset by it, build your own gym. Have your own gym. These people have just got no respect. And this is why I train at home these days. Because I went to the gym, you know, a couple times a few weeks ago to see how things are. Because honestly, I'm not big on like going to these gyms and just waiting 2 hours for a bench press. I can't be arsed for all that. And it was just cameras, tripods everywhere. Everywhere. And you know, if you look at the wrong place at the wrong time, you might catch a flipping case. And not only you got to worry about what's on the gym floor, if you go in the locker room to get changed, there's people filming in there as well. I don't know if women experience the same things, but in the male locker rooms, there's cameras in there as well and tripods. It's just getting out of hand. I remember a few years ago, you know, you would see a few and a lot of people were mostly respectful, or at least where I was training anyway. Whereas now, everyone's trying to be the next gym influencer, and there's 25 people on each bench press all on their phones. They play shit music in the gym. Yeah, I just train at home these days.
I want
Woman tries to slap man, gets face palm of doom instead.
That's what I thought.
She missed.
That's back on, bitch.
Let's see that in an instant replay.
That's what I thought. That's back on, bitch.
What a donut. Had to see it again. Not gonna lie, if that happened to me, I'd probably move house at this point. The fact she fell over just shows she really put 110% into that slap.
When your friends are trying to make you feel better, and like, you can get any guy you want. I'm like, yeah, no, I can. The problem isn't getting them, it's keeping them. I can't keep any guy that I want. So the getting is really not that great when you suck at the keeping.
Yeah, we can guess why the guys ain't staying with you when you got an ego like that where you think you can get any guy you want, when in reality you're just a flipping donut.
And why did you choose him?
Because he's hot and he has money.
Does money make a difference when you pick a guy?
Yes.
Why?
Because you get stability. You cannot be with someone that doesn't know what to do, doesn't find the business to provide the family food, the necessities. You cannot be with someone who doesn't know what does he want. He knows what he wants.
That's why you chose him?
Yes.
How much does someone have to make to hit your criteria?
It's not only about quantities, just to have someone he cares for you and he gave you everything that you need at home.
When you guys have an argument and you remember, he makes a lot of money, does that make it easier for you to stay with him?
Probably, yes.
Damn.
I love it. So you're saying that money sometimes makes it a lot easier in a relationship?
Yeah. Money it always makes things easier. I know it's not all about the money, but it absolutely makes all difference.
I don't know. I was looking at the guy during that and it looked like he was rethinking his whole life as she was saying all this. He was just staring into the abyss thinking, what am I doing?
Oh my God, look at that tree. That's sick. Do you know what? I think I should climb it. Do you reckon I should climb it?
Why would you climb that? You're literally 29 years old.
Oh, no, yeah. No, you're right. Why would I even climb that anyway, still?
Yeah, chill out.
Wow, you did it! Well done.
Cheers, thank you.
I can have the talk center and do a whole
no,
thing.
look at the guy in the black t-shirt. He don't want to be there.
Do like a court.
That's awkward.
Oh, okay.
That's awkward.
Victoria's fake bra.
Yeah.
Will you marry me?
I will.
It wouldn't kill you to crack a smile, you know.
I need someone who's at least 6'8", and he has to be driving a hypercar,
6'8"?
maybe a Bugatti or a Pagani. And I want him to be making at least 12 figures a month. And he can't have kids already because I already have 3 kids. And he has to have a business under his name if he wants to be with me. He has to be very religious, and I want him to have an 8-pack. And has to be 250 pounds, all muscle, no fat, of course. And he has to be tan with big brown eyes.
Okay, but what do you have to offer?
Excuse me? What do I have to offer? Are you serious right now?
Like, what do you bring to the table?
I bring me. What else should I bring?
Like, can you cook at least?
No, I don't do cooking. What the hell?
Can you clean?
Do I look like a maid? No, I don't do cleaning either.
Yeah, it's only a skit, but it's pretty flippin' accurate if you ask me. Most girls would be literally saying, yeah, what they bring is enough just themselves. You know, and you come home from work, you've been grafting all day and you get a microwave spaghetti carbonara or something. Let's just hope the standards don't increase from the stupid expectations they already are.
A red flag that I'd see in a guy is like if he has a super high snap score. If it's super up there, then it's like, how is it that high?
Guys, what the hell is a snap score? I'm getting too old for all this. What the hell is that?
You know, wait, what's your snap score?
I honestly don't have Snapchat, so I don't have one. But when I did have it, it was like 200.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
If you're an adult and you're still using Snapchat, you need to reassess your life, mate. Because that app's for kids. Like, when I used to know guys who were like 30-something and they're all on Snapchat, and I should just find it weird, honestly.
I don't multi-date. I can't multi-date. If I'm dating someone, I won't continue swiping, looking for the next best thing. You have my full attention. I'm not talking to multiple people and putting this into some form of competition. That's not my style. I can't do it. Secondly, I don't ghost. Why? Because I'm an adult and I can actually have a conversation and explain how I feel quite clearly.
Wow, how thoughtful.
Women, as soon as a guy is in a relationship.
We're boyfriend-girlfriend. It's official.
I've always loved you!
This is true.
What's happening?
They sense they can no longer have you, which means...
Now they all want me. Oh, dear God.
I can't deal with us. We're breaking up.
They're all gonna go now.
I'm out. This doesn't even smell good anymore.
Yeah, this is pretty accurate if you ask me. And guys, you have to let me know if you've experienced this in real life. I definitely have. It's just, you can go years without, you know, a successful date or whatever. As soon as you're with a girl, all of a sudden, all these girls want you. Happens every time, I swear.
They're like, so what are your hobbies? 6 foot. They're like, what do you do for fun? Like, what do you do for 6 foot? Oh my God, I feel a connection. I feel like 6 foot. Oh my God, say it again. I just feel like you're meeting my requirements. Yeah, right. 6 foot. Oh my God, yeah, say it again. 6 foot. Oh, thanks, bye. 6 feet. Oh my God, you're not short. You're not short, right? Yeah, you're not short. 6 foot. Oh my God.
I'm coming here as an adult to tell you.
In about 2 seconds' time, I'm going to tell you to get out of my house.
Dad, I've come here as well.
We've got a plan. I think
You've got a plan?
yes, but we can do this. Yes. Look, I know we're young, but our head's in the right place and our heart's in the right place as well.
What am I supposed to do? I can't be having a baby in the house.
What? Well, you wouldn't want one in the house?
No. I've done my time. I've done my time with a screaming baby. This is something you do when you're on your own 2 feet in your own house.
So what are you saying, that we can't stay here?
It's history repeating itself, and I can also see the storm that my life was in having a baby at first.
It might not be. It might be fine.
It won't be fine.
To be honest, I think the dad is just upset that she's pregnant. I don't think, you know, her getting pregnant, being at the house and all that, because most parents would just be happy they've got a roof over their head to look after them. I just think he's not happy that she's pregnant in the first place.
I think it's an ick when a guy has abs in his like late 20s or 30s and he's not a professional athlete.
Oh,
what?
good.
I'm like, what is that?
We are using the term ick way too loosely. I would never call hard work or discipline an ick. When I see someone who's in really good shape, to me, it shows a level of discipline and self-respect that they have for themselves that likely trickles into other aspects of their life. So it's an indicator for me. Too focused on the gym and looking good may expect the same from me or have unrealistic standards. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic and this data.
Do you know what? I find the word ick just an ick in general. And a lot of girls like her who are saying, yeah, guys in shape and all that is an issue. A lot of girls say that because they drink a lot, they eat a lot of crap food, they got a lazy lifestyle, and they don't want guys who are like that because they're disciplined, they work hard. They feel like they're not up to par. So they try and keep guys at that level where, you know, they're eating shit all the time, they're drinking, they're not in good shape because they know they can keep them. As soon as they improve themselves physically, financially, mentally, they're going to find someone better, or at least who's on the same path as them. Pushing him away. See, just to do that is weird in general. And then it's even weirder to post it. Why would you post that?
What we say versus what we really mean.
Here we go.
Number one, when we ask you if you're hungry, it really means we're hungry. But we don't want to go out and get food or make food ourselves and eat in front of you alone. We really want you to say you're hungry too, so that we can get something together or make something together. Number two, when we say if you want to, we really mean I really don't want to, but if you really want to, I will with you, but it's because you want to. And if you were to ask me, I'd probably say, yeah, if you want to, but I really don't want to, but I'm gonna do it for you. Number three might seem like a pretty easy one, but a lot of people don't get it. If she is ignoring you or keeping her distance away from you, she is upset at you, but she doesn't want to tell you, and she wants attention from you, and she wants you to do the dirty work to figure it out yourself because she doesn't have to want to reiterate it. She wants you to learn the hard way and figure it out and then act accordingly after.
I don't think there's a man on earth who's really figured out the female language, because yeah, there's a lot more things I can think of, especially when they're upset and you say what's wrong, they say nothing like 3 or 4 times before they actually get to what the problem is. So if any man can figure out the language, I think they need to come out of a book with like what this means versus what it actually means. I think a lot of guys would benefit from that book. Maybe I should flip and make that. I'll be a millionaire.
Baby, forever, baby. We gotta stick together, baby. I can't make it ever break me.